Hello everyone, welcome to 2012. I'm excited about this year. I don't know why, just like there's a lot of stuff in my favorites list that came out in 2012, I guess. So, Deftones, Koi no Yokon. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm really hoping someone requests something from that. If not, I'll have to request it myself. Oh no. Double Ixie. Okay, the only way I know how to fix this is to quit OBS and come back. So I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, shoot. I acted too fast. I'm back. Everything okay? All right. So we have a different format today. I certainly hope before you spent money that you read the attention new format at the top, because super chats just are no longer a guarantee. We just do not have time for all of them anymore. So now you're paying for the chance to have your song played. I don't love that, but I'm not sure what else to do about it at the moment. So we're going to try this format and see how it goes. What we're going to do is the first hour and a half is going to be super chats only, and I will pick based on whatever criteria I think is appropriate. And we'll probably be able to get to about 12 to 13 of them. And then the last 30 minutes will be requests in the general chat. So if you have a general request, you're going to have to wait to request that for the last 30 minutes because the chat history doesn't go back more than like maybe a minute. So everything that you've requested now, I won't be able to see it in a couple minutes. So that's how we're going to try to play it. All right. So without further ado, let's get to it. Just a general reminder. This live stream is meant for fun and fun only. So if anyone in the chat is making the experience not fun, we will just address that with you. And usually that means that people are really get negative about stuff that they hate and don't like, and it kind of just brings the fun down. So if you hate something and don't like it, that's perfectly your right, but maybe just don't say anything and wait until something that you do like comes along. If you hate everything we're playing, then this might not be the live stream for you. Okay? All right. So let's do it. Okay. Ooh, I know what we're starting with. Elephant by Tame Impala. What a good request. To me, this is like definitely a big song of 2012. I remember this one coming out. And if you don't know it yet, I bet you when you hear it, you're going to know it.
But it feels like an elephant shaking his big great trunk for the hell of it. You know that you're dreaming about being loved by him. Too bad the chances are slim.
songs in this. Oh. I love the part. God, that song rules. Oh my gosh. It's just one of those, like, they just nailed everything possible. It's so good. Hi, Milo girl. So fuzzy and distorted. It's so satisfying. I was just listening to No One Knows by Queens of the Stone Age. And these both have a swingy thing going on, but also the accents, the dun 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 dun. You know, it's just like this. So I guess this would be 12A, but it's emphasizing the long, short, long, short, long. That's the swing rhythm. And then that syncopated accent, which not only is accented by all the instruments, but also Kevin, the singer. And also, I mean, he does everything, right? I mean, it's a one man band, right? So anyway, Kevin's doing it all. So he goes with the melody. Dun, 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 something. Milo, you're so cute. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. So he sings into that rhythm too. It's so cool. And then so I think it definitely has like blues roots, but with a lot of other sheens on it for sure. It's in D, and you get that flat 7, then it goes to a major, 4 down to that's a minor. So it's got a little bit of a Dorian vibe, which I love. That has that warm, this chord, but he makes it cheeky with his little 7th. And then sometimes it goes super chromatic little line with a drum fill. And the last time he does that, he does the drum fill straight instead of swung. Listen. Oh my God, Milo just stepped on the little kitty piano I got them. So cute. Let's see if I can find it. Never mind. I have no idea where it is, but it was near the end. It goes instead of that would be like in the swinging, but it's like it's just such a great switch up rhythmically. And then there's really only one melodic line, right? It's a and then so there's not really like a chorus. What I think really happens is that Kevin trades off his vocal with some sick like synth sections, right? So and the synth sections have slightly different chords. It's like sorry. And then this major chord again, but then it turns minor. And then it has another little run. It's not chromatic that time, but I love the major to minor thing. And the way that the synth lines sort of deal with that major to minor thing. My favorite one is probably the da, 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 and it goes da, da, it goes up. Oh, sorry, that was wrong. It's so good. All the little touches, all the little things. I mean, that part where it goes da, 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 like the chord sort of cascades down on like a keyboard, and every note is held out, you know, like, sorry, and it's like held down, and then but it's really like has a filter on it, and then it goes and it opens up. Sorry if that scared you. It opens up right before transition, just like really, like you can tell like this is a rock song, but it's so electronic based. Like a lot of the things he does to transition are like more hallmark things of like EDM producers. So he's really got feet in both camps. I think it's such a beautiful balance. I think probably his most popular song other than this one is what's it called? But it also has a lot of electronic stuff. And that one has a remix that's like full on. It's like a dance mix. What is it freaking called? You guys know. You're going to tell me, aren't you? Oh, well. The less I know, the better. That's what it's called? Really? I feel like I'm thinking of... Hang on. Okay, it was Let It Happen is what I'm thinking of. But I'm not sure I know the less you know, less I know the better. I'm thinking of Let It Happen. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. It's gonna feel so good. Yeah. That one actually has like a little marching, kind of marching beat. Anyway, he's cool. He's very talented. Love his voice. Had a very like 70s sort of treatment on his voice on that one. But yeah, I could listen to that over and over again, man. That is such a good song. Thank you for that request. So good. Okay. Next up. Oh, so just so it's clear, super chats do not disappear. YouTube designed it that way on purpose. I have a certain section I can just sort by only super chats, and I can see them all no matter when you requested them. So you are welcome to submit any super chat until 4:30 Central. So you get another hour and 15 minutes. But again, it's no longer a guarantee that I'm going to be able to play it. I would say it's a guarantee it will not be able to play them all. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, let's do Kimbra. Stephanie requested Kimbra Limbo. I don't know her very well. Like, I only know a couple tracks of hers, or maybe it was like a collaboration she did with maybe Swedish House Mafia. That was so good. Of course, I know her from Gautier's, song. But I did recently listen to her most recent album, and it was just like, damn, this woman is incredible. And I even got to catch part of a set of hers live at a music festival, and she was amazing. So I'm stoked to listen to some more Kimbra. This is called Limbo. Okay.
To lose, you've got a lot to prove. I've got a lot to risk. You know I can't afford to miss. So we're gonna run around forever just typing, thinking of what could have been and might be. I know you say sorry, you take back the fall. We're running round in limbo, running round it all. Running round in limbo. justified. If you say it's easy, then you've crossed the line. If I say it's over, then I'm in.
Different vocal effects now. Wow. That's dissonant. That's so cool.
I've got a lot to lose. You've got a lot to prove. Show me that there's something I could go back for. 'Cause we're running and we're running round it all. Show me that there's something I could go back for. Show me 'cause we're running and we're running round it all.
Woo! I would say the star of the show of that is actually. Oh, sorry. That was cool. I was gonna say the star of the show of that song, I think, is the percussion. It's not really the harmony. It's like, yeah. What was it in?
I got a lot to lose.
It's in C major, and it doesn't even have chords. It's like just kind of stays on C. So it's very playful, kind of warm, sunny. But what I was really interested in is just the percussion. Like, definitely influenced by some kind of world rhythm. I'm not sure what, but it had that, like, it had both sometimes an up tempo. Like, you could really kind of interpret this as like halftime or up tempo. Like it's kind of both at the same time. But yeah, the percussion is so busy, so much going on, really clean, precise. The claps, just it's such a flavor, when you have like clapping in a song. Like I don't mean like the clap in like a techno song. I mean like it sounds like human clapping, even though I'm sure it's samples, but it doesn't sound like a synthesized clap. That's the difference. And then also, but I would consider the percussion also to be in her voice, because she's got all these little vocal samples of herself. Little accents, and they're just percolating all around. And then there was also sometimes like a feeling of like, oh, I don't really know where the downbeat is, or like I kind of got lost in this rhythm. Like, again, it just felt like this is not a rhythm that like a Westerner is super familiar with. It just felt different. And so there was like a big boom accent, like not on one, and sometimes I'm not even sure if there was anything on one. And by anything, I mean like a kick. Like normally a kick drum would hit on one as like the bare minimum of what a kick drum does. It can just do that, but it's got to do that to tell you where things begin. And then after that, it can do whatever, as long as it keeps coming back to one. So when a song abdicates that responsibility, the kick is like absent on the one. Oh my gosh, it's so interesting to hear how different people will hear the song. A great example of this is a song by Purity Ring called As I Do, one word, and there's no kick on beat one. And oh my God, it is so crazy. Like, I get thrown back and forth throughout the entire song, and it's just a wild feeling. Anyway, But that was great. She's such a flexible vocalist, and she's kind of almost got like a jazz thing, you know, like I like the way she kind of like releases her phrases, that little fluttery. But yeah, she's amazing. That was so fun, very playful. Okay. Oh, let's do Fiona Apple. Daredevil. I only know Criminal and like one other song that y'all suggested at one point.
I guess I just must be a daredevil. I don't feel
intimate.
anything until I smash it up. I'm caught on the cold, caught on the hot, not so with the warmer lot. And all I want's a confidant to help me laugh it off. And don't let me ruin me. I may need a chaperone. Say I'm an airplane, and the gashes I got from my heartbreak make the slots and the flaps upon my wing, and I use them to give me lift. Hip, hip for the lift, hip, hip for the drag. I want them all in my bag. Oh, give me anything, and I'll turn it into a gift. But don't let me ruin me. I may need a chaperone.
There's that piano.
Seek me out. Look at me. I'm all the fishes in the sea. Wake me up. Gimme what you got in your mind in the middle of the night. Maybe you let me look out for you. Protect what I found in you and never let it stop. And then that way you let me stay skirting the skirt like I want to. And I'll try hard to hold on to you with open arms. But don't let me ruin me. I may need a chaperone.
This is very interesting. Okay, also very interesting percussion. It sounds programmed, but with really realistic sounding samples. I could be wrong, but it just sounds incredibly precise. But precise rhythmically, but dynamically and tonally, a lot of changes. So like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a very, very precise drummer. But it sounds like, you know, samples of like, or an actual drummer playing maybe like brushes on a something. Sounds like brushes. Yeah. But like clockwork. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure how it was created. But and then there's really no like groove or bass, right? It's kind of got this sort of like flighty, like it's just a bird flapping. It's like never landing kind of feeling, right? It's just very, and then the piano just kind of jabs in, and it sounds like sort of a slightly out of tune older piano. So it has a lot of character, and it sounds like it's recorded a little farther away, and then her vocal was like, "Hello, I'm Fiona Apple. I'm like singing into your brain," you know. So that was just kind of a cool. And then they had a moment where she was over here, further away, and then she crossed like this way. I was like, that's pretty cool, to create that feeling of spatial relationships to the singer, because you know, normally like you'd be watching a live performance and they, you know, even if there was no mic and you were just listening a cappella, like you might hear, if the vocal's still over here, you would hear them more on the right, but like they would have to cross the stage for you to feel them moving. So that was just kind of, I don't know, it was neat. Obviously very intentional. As for like harmony stuff, I picked out a few things, but it was kind of weird. Like there's not a lot of convention in there. I mean, this is like a Mixolydian chord progression. Dun, da, 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 kind of playful and magical sounding. The other parts, though, she had a lot of like just jabs, like going like, you know, down, in the rhythm. So also very rhythmic, and she had some crazy harmonies too. Just like, maybe not crazy, but she had some pretty like close dissonances and just some weird chord changes. But I would not expect anything less from her, because Criminal is also all that. I mean, it's quite strange. I had never heard a song start out with like a diminished chord. It was like da-na-na, 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 da. I was like, what is happening? And yeah, so she's cool. She's very cool. She's brave. She's like, I'm gonna do my thing. Fuck all y'all. Okay. Let's do The Gathering. Vorlon-esque requests The Gathering. I really enjoyed hearing their stuff so far, so let's keep going with it. Gemini I? Gemini I? I'm not sure.
On the day that you woke me up from our
so pretty. Oh.
Did her skin feel less soft as you always say? Did her eyes look as deep into your soul?
Flat 6 chords galore. Into my soul. Yes, into my soul. Wow. When she lets loose in that chorus, oh my God. Just, I mean, it's both her voice and her, like, just her melody. But a lot of it's her voice. But it's also her melody. It's just, wow. Like that big, what was it? I actually have to listen to it again. She was like, but there's a lower version. That one. First of all, that's a flat 6 chord. Note, whatever, implied. And she does this thing, that low note. Right. I can't seem to get a handle on it. That note, that low one is such a, oh my God, that choice. Oh no, Milo's hungry. Okay, hang on. Hang on, baby girl. Stay there. Coming right up. See, Milo is a tiny little girl. She'll never be overweight, so I let her eat whenever she wants. Pax, on the other hand, different story. And he's doing great, by the way. He's loving his new life of basically me giving him like 5 churros every day and churro bisque and little soups and just like the tastiest, yummiest things that have very few calories and mostly water. And but I also took him outside on a harness the other day, and it didn't go very well. Like, he liked rubbing in the dirt, but he ate, like, he just swallowed like pieces of grass this big. I didn't realize. I saw him. I was watching him. I literally just thought he was like nibbling and like just had it in his mouth. I did not see him. Oh no, Pax. Pax. No, that's for Milo. I didn't see him swallow a huge bit. Ah! Baby boy. No, honey. Here. Want some chips? Here you go. Anyway, you can guess what happened. He vomited it all up. And then he heard the sound of a car and freaked out and ran into a bush. And then he saw a dog. And anyway, but of course, every day since then, he's just been sitting by the door like... So I've been looking up like $500 like enclosures or something. Anyway, but he's good. He's good. He's doing much better. Okay, this song was just absolutely beautiful. I love the slow rock tempo so much, and so many more like electronic elements than I realized. They were kind of more revealed at the end, but really nice touches. Beautifully produced. I mean, it's just Stella. Great request. All right. Next. Let's do Justin's request. Julia Holter, Moni, Mon Amie.
Many, mon ami, you'd be the death of me with your silver lips and lies. Many, mon ami, I feel so ordinary when you go out with your friends. And your passion's transparent.
I love the textures, so glittery, sparkly. Even though that had so much in the high, ethereal area, all the sparkles, little glockenspiel sounds and chimes and things like that, I really appreciated how supported it was in the low end too. It was a really nice, round, warm, kind of undefined bass. Not just a kick drum, but also a bass. Really out of the way though, but it just I don't know, I really love how that sounds. Mids, tons of space in the mids. Very this. So it's a good sound. It's a good sound. And hard to do because a lot of things are in mids. I mean, I'm not saying I if we look at a spectrogram or whatever it's called, spectrograph or whatever, I'm sure it would have plenty is going on in the mids, but it felt very earth and sky with not much, or the cave beneath the earth. It's just really lovely and so evocative. I was playing out movies in my head, and it also was it felt fairly unstructured. I know that there was some repetition, but I couldn't sing back to you what I just heard. And so it kind of felt almost like a little more experimental, a little bit more fluid, a little bit more improvisational in a way. Like I imagine if this is played live, it wouldn't go exactly the same way in a way. It's just, you know. But yeah, what a beautiful sound. And really like definitely tracked her vocals multiple times to give it that shimmery, breathy sound and some reverb and, you know, just she does have a very like almost childlike voice in this song at least. So that with the glockenspiel and or whatever that was, that little, you know, very like sweet and innocent, but then the low end like gave it some maturity. This is lovely. Nice. Okay. Oh gosh, you know what else came out this year? So not only did Koi no Yokon come out, which is one of my favorite Deftones albums, but so did 151A by Kishi Bashi, which I bet you a lot of you don't know. But I really think that I should probably play one of those songs for you at some point. Maybe at the very, very end of the stream, I'll play one, although it's going to be really hard to pick. But it's not, I don't know. It's, I won't give it away. Kishibashi. Okay. Okay, Sir Lemming suggests something kind of interesting. In the Morning, Soulsavers. This features Dave Gahan? Is that how you say it? Sorry. Of Depeche Mode on vocals, backed by some guys who normally did film scores. Good description. You know, one thing that could be kind of fun now that we're trying this new format, so maybe for next, starting from this moment on, if you have enough characters that you can put in your super chat, if you tell me a little something about what the song is like, I might be more likely to pick it, because like you're kind of giving me a taste of what it could be, or you're actually writing a little advertising copy, to pull me in. Okay. Here we go. Tremolo. Pretty.
Left on the ground early this morning when I tried to wake you wasn't making any kind of sound. Why can't you hear me?
Sussex.
Don't you feel me? Was there a message that I'm not getting? Do you think that I am lost or am I found? Just after midnight, when I woke up sweating, I was dreaming you were right here with me now. Oh. Why can't you hear me? Why don't you hear me?
It's that lower vocal.
I am lost. nothing if I'm not with you. In the morning we'll forget this night somehow.
Wow, that was so beautiful. It's very cinematic. Damn. It was fairly short. Like, did that chorus happen?
Why don't you feel me?
This part, why don't you feel me? Why don't you hear me? Or why don't you... It has a flat 6.
Was there a message?
It depends on how you think if it's a major key or minor key, which...
That I'm not getting? Do you think that I am lost or am I found? Just after midnight, when I woke up sweating, I was dreaming you were right here with me now.
I have to go back to...
Why can't you hear me? Why don't you feel?
It's at least that part. It has that 5 flat 6 feeling. The like that. I'm just talking about this on a educational live stream. This movement can sound very Radiohead, but it's so intense when it gets to this chord. That feels flat 6y to me. Then it really says, I love the drums, kind of like, again, sort of slow, like
Was there a message?
ooh, is that a nice triplet?
Was there a message?
It's not, but there's some sort of delay on the drums.
Was there a message that I'm
Okay, maybe I'm just mishearing that. What is going on there? I missed it. Whatever. We don't have time for those kind of details. I'm sorry. But I really enjoyed this. Anytime strings are involved, I'm kind of on board. It just sounds really good. That's nice. Okay. Okay, so you replied to yourself, but did you have to pay again? That's almost what it looks like on my end, but because that's not what I meant. I wouldn't want you to have to pay again just to reply. Okay. MJ, wait, so I'm confused. What is from the 80s that y'all were talking about? It's not Host of Seraphim, it's something else. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, MJ, then we're good. I thought someone changed your request, but I get it now. Okay, we're good. Okay. Why can't you? Okay. YouTube is hanging. Here we go. Let's do Federico's request. 12-foot ninja kingdom? I'm just intrigued by the name. Oh man, is my internet just like hosed? Can y'all see me? Is everything okay? Your first super chat is long gone? Well, it's not gone, but you might not be able to reply to it anymore. Is that what you mean? All super chats are... Oh, but you can't see your own super chat once it leaves the chat window. I can, because I can... There's a button I click to see that says super chats. But you don't have that. Okay. Got it. Okay. If the... Oh, gosh. I might need to restart my router. This is bad. What is happening? Okay, I'll be back. I will, I'm just gonna go restart my router because I'm not sure what else to do. Okay, just stay there. You see a chair? You don't see me? Okay. Weird. All right. Hopefully that fixes it. Okay, back to songs. Oh yeah, 12-foot ninja kingdom.
Self-made liberator. I am the Alpha and Omega. Brother, this is your dominion. Where will you embrace and love your kingdom?
I think we need more prog and metal and adjacent and whatever with 3 and 4 part vocal harmonies. Because damn, that is so unexpected. And I thought worked really well. You know, Alice in Chains, I always think like, oh my gosh, you know, such good music. But those vocal harmonies, like those just, that's special, you know. And same with this band, like, you know, sick riffs, crazy guitar tone or bass tone, whatever. That tone was so like dirty, and great drumming, great songwriting. But the vocal harmonies is what's sticking with me. You know, it's just, damn. That part where everything cut out and it was just the I am the, which by the way is on like some really fast offbeat. Da, 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 da. You have to be so clean so it doesn't sound like you're just like a little bit late or early on the beat. You know, like you're sloppy. You have to be da, 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 da. But it was at least 4 part harmony. It was a dominant 7th chord, which has 4 notes in it. So it's an F sharp. That's sick. That's so cool. Otherwise, I would say the song skewed heavily towards Phrygian dominant, which sounds like this. Sorry, I knew I was going to do that. Man. Oh, no wonder. I get it. I know I did that. Okay. So you get a major home, but then you have this stanky note. That's so good. And you also get a major 3rd with a flat 6th. Such a good sound. Such a good sound. And then definitely they did something flat 6. There's a lot of flat 6. Pff, of course. Great drums. I love a good, really slow, I have to say this all the time, but I love a good slow, like kind of metal or alternative rock, like drum beat. And you get the nice, consistent, just ksh, 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 usually on some kind of crash cymbal. And really active, like, you know, bass and kick drum with that really just slow fucking, you know, I mean, that was the tempo. Those are the beats, technically. But within that, you have just like, you know, you have so much room to do incredible, quick shit. And they did. That was really good. That was really good. Damn. A lot of, it looks like today's requests are also skewing heavily towards Australia and New Zealand. I think this is the 3rd one at least, so that's pretty cool. And if we do Dead Can Dance, aren't they also Australian? So maybe we should just do that. So fun. Dead Can Dance, Host of Seraphim, which I think I may have heard if that's on Serpent's Tongue. Just can't remember. Yes. Okay, it's a little long. Usually I try to do 5 minutes, but this is from 1988. So I wasn't confused before. Oh. MJ, I'm sorry if there's confusion, but we're only doing songs from 2012 today. Though incredible, we have to be accurate. So, do you want a different song from 2012? I'm sorry. It's so amazing, but yeah. Oh, Kiko? Is that another Dead Can Dance song called Kiko? Or okay. I'm so confused what's happening. What do you want me to play? I don't see anything. Wait, Kiko. Okay, just tell me what the artist and song title is. I'll get to it. Iko or Kiko? Kiko. But who's the artist? Is it also Dead Can Dance? But it's 8 minutes long. I'll play 5 minutes of it. Okay. I'll play 5 minutes of this song. sound like a Greek bouzouki. But there's also Irish bouzouki's, apparently. opportunity in case you haven't seen it yet. Oops, sorry, that was that was harsher than I meant to do it. That is like a meditation on this scale, this haunting, beautiful scale. It sounds like sometimes it was Phrygian and sometimes Phrygian dominant. Just kind of depended on what Lisa was doing at the time. The riff was like... There was a riff that was in Phrygian, but then she's all like... Oh, she's singing that kind of thing. So gorgeous. The timing was so cool. I stopped trying to count it. I was like, this is not a normal phrase. Like, this is, I don't know how long, each bar is. It's sort of, they know, I don't, and I'm just gonna like let it wash over me. Sometimes I get a little controlling about it, and I'm like, I need to know how long this bar is so I can appreciate the song correctly. And other times I'm just like, no, I don't know. Just let it flow. Just let it in. I'm gonna go in the back here. Okay, so yeah, she's gorgeous. She's amazing. Now we're gonna do something very different, I think, just based on the picture. It's called Family of the Year Hero.
Let me go. I don't wanna be your hero. I don't wanna be a big man. I just wanna fight with everyone else. Your masquerade. I don't wanna be a part of your parade. Everyone deserves a chance to walk with everyone else while holding down a job to keep my girl around, and maybe buy me some new strings and her a night out on the weekend, and we can whisper things, secrets from our American dreams.
I like the phrasing of this one too.
Baby needs some protection.
Oh, see?
But I'm a kid like everyone else.
Some extended phrases and some cut short.
So let me go. I don't wanna be your hero. I don't wanna be a big man. I just wanna fight like everyone else.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I could totally see that being in a movie, so that makes sense. Lots of nice, beautiful, tight vocal harmonies. Kind of got that Americana sound. It's like you can tell it's a little bit like wistful, but also there's hope. You know, I think those are the four chords, the main four chords of. Sorry. Oh, I'm wrong. It's a 3-chord. That's pretty. I should use that more often. I just like how they would sometimes like hang on a chord for like longer than you expect. And you just have to marinate in that, and the drums keep going, and like life keeps going on while you're still kind of stuck. And then other times where it's like, you think it's good. Like it would like go to the next chord before you expect. So just I love songs that do that. They just kind of are like, I'm gonna move when it's right to move and not when society dictates I move. Very pretty. And the drums did a good job of pushing and pulling the energy up and down. So if you notice, like they're more minimal at the beginning, and then there's a kind of a build, and the drums start to come in louder, and they really propel things up. So yeah, lovely. Okay, next is Scott Walker, Phrasing.
Pain is not alone. 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 Pain is not alone.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
Pain is not alone. Neath a protein moon, in a protein sky, running protein fields with my protein eye. There's a protein sun howling through the meat, driving protein bars from my protein streets. Pain is not alone. Pain is not alone. Pain is not alone.
What?
Pain is not alone. From the south, the clan sends roses. Limp lacquered nails hover in wafted autumn sun, for dragging down the back of summer. From the east come killer poses. Whose just you beats a black tattoo in the middle of the day. From the north, flow floats with quivering virgins, fresh from frozen catacombs. Did you spot the die-cut crosses?
This is almost like
Did ya? Did ya? Pain is not alone. Pain is not alone.
oh, I thought he was saying pain is not allowed. I thought you
Pain is not alone. Pain is not alone. Neath the protein moon, in a protein sky, running protein fields with my protein eye. Here's to a lousy life. Here's to a lousy life. Here's to a lousy life. Here's to a lousy life.
saying here's to a lousy life? No, it can't be it. Okay, that was interesting. It's not something I would normally listen to. I don't know Scott Walker, so there's a complete disconnect to his history and what he used to make. He has a very musical, theater, dramatic kind of tone, at least in this. I don't know what, but also kind of 80s. Like a lot of men were singing this way, like "Don't you forget about me." It's like a certain kind of congested sound. But it's really heady. I don't know. It's like a specific thing. So he's doing that. And I would say it's kind of experimental because yes, it does have notes, but not really. Like it's kind of just one note, and it's almost felt like slam poetry set to a note with experimental musicians improvising or something, sort of like very avant-garde. And because of that, I respect him and I applaud the bravery. But yeah, not my cup of tea. Not sure what else to say. Okay. And I think the last one we're gonna have time for before we switch over to the requests in just the chat is Death Grips System Blower. And for some reason it's showing that it's starting in the middle of the song, and I'm afraid of that. Okay, good. Never. Okay, it's good now.
Yeah, we came to blow your system. You know what I'm saying? You bragging about how you had it all down, but what's up now when your shit is... How I'm coming, where I'm slinging, where I'm from and what I'm bringing. Tell you, cause it's best I'm sleeping, cause I'm busting
that
for
low
no
end.
reason at random. Murder, killing season. But now when heartbeat cold blood creeping, full tilt swerving through your bleeding, system burning to its knees. I'm begging for mercy while I'm leaning hard to the left and the clock in the grip to the left pocket to the head knock rhythm. System blower, system over. Yeah, we came to blow your system. You know what I'm saying? You bragging about it, you had it all down, but what's up now when your shit is... FOB system, blow. Stupid, dopey, big low on blood spray all over the desktop drums. Come worshiping, finger ripping, but white off the narrative. Boundary ripping, frequency freaking out there like that. Drug tells so sick. System, blower, system, blower. Go ahead, jumping out this shit, talk about, come on, Jack, grip me again. No need to wonder if it's gonna crack. Hell no, you can bet. We're fit to burn the house to the ground soon as the sound gets checked. System, blower, system, over. Yeah, we came to blow your system. You know what I'm saying? You know bragging about it, you had it all down, but what's up now when your shit is system blower, system. Yeah, quick go fetch my whip, gonna let them all know who he's fucking with. Ruthlessly skin and jump, just fuck it. Can't fuck with this cinemaster, it's my fist. Suck my dick, it's not cool, I'm too sick. What time is it? System blower, system blower. Deep physically best goes straight to the chase like scribbles out of 180 proof. Kilowatts riot, audio violence breaks the windows and takes to the loot. System blower, system over. Different corner of your eyes forever gone. Raise the dead. How long I've been tired of that get off my head. Shit is over. System blower.
Oof, that snare hurts. That sound is so cool.
Oof, ow.
Whoa. Yeah, that's cool. That's some it's very like, it's aggressive production, right? It's like sharp and alarming and gritty. The low end was so nasty, and the effects, you know, the instead of the accelerating train or something, so crazy. That's very impressive. Those drums were played by Triggers. That is some good fucking drumming. Like, I definitely didn't hear any. I would not have thought that they weren't programmed. That's incredible. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, so now we're switching right on the dot, nice, to the last half hour of the live stream. This is the new format that we're trying. So now is your chance to request something in the chat. Super chats are no longer allowed. Well, it's not that they're not allowed, but they won't be considered. So have a free for all. I'll give you a couple minutes, and I will pick. I'll probably have time for about 3 or 4. Actually, while you do your comments, I'll play you my request, which I can't decide between Deftones, Kishi, Bashi, or any stot. All right, we'll do something nice to recover from death grips. Oh, God. Okay, let's do I Am the Antichrist to you. All right. I'm going to just watch the chat really close here.
Lucid lovers, me and you, a deal of matchless value. I was always quick to admit defeat, empty statements of bones and meat, and my heart it shook with fear. I'm a coward behind a shield and spear. Take this sword and throw it far. Let it shine under the morning star. Who are you? I am the Antichrist. Falling from the sky into the light. One for my heart, two for sure. 3 tears for all the souls below. One day we made them into figures. Burned them all with all my fingers. Who are you? Who am I to you? I am the Antichrist. Falling from the sky into your eyes. Who are you? Who am I to you? I am the Antichrist. Falling from the sky into your eyes.
Kishi Bashi is such an incredible voice and such a good composer, and he also is a fiddle player, so he does a lot of looping with, see? Just these beautiful textures. This is actually the beginning of a different song. Anyway, that album is amazing. 151A. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to say requests are closed. Thank you so much. We're going to start right off with Moderat, Gita, or Gita. We'll see. And it's muted because I turned down the other song. Okay, fine.
While we're standing,
I love them. I've never heard this, but I love them.
when I run
listen to this kind of music until like 2014. I don't know what I was listening to. I really can't remember. Everything I've heard by Moderat has been amazing. Such a great collaboration. I can't remember their names, but the vocalist, he's just so good. He comes with these beautiful melodies, has this amazing falsetto, and that drum beat had that cool, like sort of behind the beat, like casual thing that I don't know what era that's from, but from like DJs that were, you know, working with vinyl records, and then there's this one DJ who, or maybe he was a drummer, but he started playing really. I don't know. I just know these like little tiny bits of information that doesn't come together with a cohesive thought or anything that I should really be trying to explain to you, because I don't really know, but I can hear it in my head. J Dilla, maybe? Is that what it is? Is J Dilla? But yeah, it's a little behind the beat, and it's it just gives such a feel. But gorgeous textures, fantastic request. That was Moderat, Gita. Okay, next we're gonna do Metric, Breathing Underwater. This is such an underrated band. They knock it out of the park every single time. Not a single bad song ever. So good. And why is it muted again? Okay.
I'm the weight, you're the
missed that one. It's so relatable. People are asking about the chord progression. Yeah, it sounds like the typical pop progression. So, but there was also for sure a D major chord in there. So it's when you're in a major key and you have these 4 chords. You have 1, you have 6, you have 4, and you have 5. And you could do them in any combination, though. They just work really, really well together. This one had a little more emphasis on the minor chord, I feel like. Which is nice. So you can really slant it towards a more darker sound. Like Imogen Heap's Hide and Seek is a great example. And I have a whole video on that song. But if you want to look it up, Axis Progression. Yeah. She's such a good melody writer, man. All right, next up is FKA Twigs Weak Spot. It's muted again. Why is it muting it?
I heard he's got a weak spot for you. He's gonna come running right. I heard he's got a weak spot for you. He's gonna run, coming right back. I saw you try to hide. He's gonna come running right back. I saw his inside, through his eyes, the vision was echoing back.
All this kind of halting drum beat. Never really get a snare, and it just sort of.
Know you wanna gonna get him. Get him. I know you wanna gonna get him. Slowly. You wanna pull him right. He's got you feeling like you found. Deep down. Rolling on your back, pussycat. He's mine. Slime. I dare you, do me like that.
Pretty. Yes, I love it when it goes between these 2 bass notes.
I heard he's got a weak spot for you.
She found my weak spot. So she's always been creative and inventive. Wow, so cool. Can we just talk about this? Meanwhile, the tonal center is up here, but she's ignoring it. This is 5, 6. Oh, God, so beautiful. But yeah, really cool, sparse. Whatever she was singing through for the ha, ha, ha. What is that? Is that a vocoder? It was so cool. All right, it looks like Mars Volta won this poll by landslide. Sorry, Lincoln Park. The Mars Volta, the Malkin Jewel. And it's muted again. I don't know why. Oh my gosh.
The dreams in the cellar go quickly.
Wild. Let's do our stretch break, guys. There it is. Yeah, that is weird.
That's a Mars Volta I have not heard before. Those drums, someone mentioned Come Together by the Beatles, and yeah, they both do have sort of this like stumbling, messy, rumbly kind of drum groove. It's not the same drum groove though, but definitely some shared DNA. And someone asked, is that syncopation? And that's a great question, but it's almost like I would have to hear the drum beat played tighter to tell you, because I'm not 100% sure if I was really hearing syncopation or more so like a slapback delay with with messy timing on purpose. So I don't know, but yeah, I wouldn't say right off the tip of my brain, yes, that's not necessarily syncopated. I don't know. But then, you know, when he sang hi, then I was like, oh yeah, that's them. But really different vocal delivery in the first part. Completely, you know, but yeah, that's fun. That's cool. They're very talented. All right, we've got time for one more. And what I would like to play is the request someone made for Knower, which is a band that I think is finally getting like the recognition that they've always deserved. They're so talented, and I got to see them live this past year, but I haven't heard anything other than their most recent album. So this is Things About You by Knower.
I know things about you
Whoa.
you probably didn't know yourself. About you, I know things about you
That's a drummer. It's not, I mean,
you probably
yeah,
didn't know yourself.
so good. Lewis Cole.
About you, your words stood on the screen, so they write about you in magazines. I could expect to see you on a bus or on the sleeve of a coffee cup. Sure enough, you're there within your hair when I check for letters from my friends. I know things about you. About you. About you. About you. I know you.
Sweet.
You're my girl. From your boyfriend to your shoes, I approve. Your work's good on the screen, so they talk about you in magazines. I could find out where you're going tonight without really trying. I could read your thoughts, know all your business, follow you around town. I know things about you, about you, about you, about you, about you.
I mean, if this isn't live drumming, he could do it. Like, he's so precise.
About you.
Oh, shit. That was so good. Man, it was mixed really well, too. Wow. So, now that nugget is syncopated. There's so much syncopation in there. The chord stabs, oh, the bass, all of it. Duh, 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 all between beats, just jabbing you. And it's so tight because the note duration is so short. So you just get the, like, mostly just the attack, maybe a little bit of sustain, you know, but it's like so rhythmic. That song's all about the rhythm. And then you got, it's Genevieve, isn't that her name? Or Vivian or something with a V. It's beautiful. Anyway, she's just like this sweetness, like on top, like just crooning, like smooth and childlike, and it's just such a crazy combination. I love what they do together. But yeah, Lewis Cole is crazy talented, and that's great. I found out about them just last year, I think, or maybe it was 2023, from their song Hot Girls Like Chords. It's so good. You gotta check it out. They have more people involved though in that one. There's an actual bass player, and then some guy on keyboard. Lewis is on drums. So I think it's 4 people. Yeah, and then of course Genevieve, I think. So fantastic. A lot of jazz chords and stuff. They're very virtuosic, like, but it's still, I think it's still accessible and fun. I played it for one of my friends who mostly listens to blues, bluegrass, and honky tonk, and like music from the 20s and 30s and 40s, and she didn't like it, but that's understandable. I would say that if you're listening to rock, like, I think it's just so fun and cool and it's stimulating. It's amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna end the stream there. Thank you so much for coming. I know not everyone's gonna be thrilled about this new format that we tried, so I know, and I'm totally open to changing it, just trying some different things to see how we can make this more fair and just good all around, now that a lot more people are attending streams and there are way more requests than I could possibly handle. And I don't want it to become a situation where only people with money get their request played. Let's just put it that way, right? So this was my first thought of how to fix that problem. So yeah, I hope you had fun anyway. And thanks so much for all your amazing requests. I will see you next week for 2013. So yeah, that's great. Okay, y'all. Thanks so much. I will see you then. Bye.